KOU 11 News at 5 starts now.
Breaking right now, the manhunt for Deputy Constable's killer moving from Southwest Houston to Galveston Island. I want to give you a live look in just a bit at our tower cam on the island. It shows a major police presence just off the causeway. Galveston police telling us they are assisting Houston police with the search for the man who murdered Precinct 4 Deputy Maher Husseini earlier today. Hello there, I'm Mia Gradney.
And I'm Len Cannon. This situation is changing rapidly. Just in the last 15 minutes or so, we have seen what appears to be a man in the water off Galveston as police work this manhunt for the killer of fallen Deputy Maher Husseini. Now, he had been with the constable's office since 2021 and patrolled the South Central District. Husseini was shot and killed while behind the wheel of his car on his way to work at the intersection of Richmond and Fondren. This was at about 12:30 this afternoon.
We have live team coverage beginning with Anieli Ruiz. She is live in Southwest Houston with the latest on the murder. Anieli.
Well, guys, that's right. The suspect, as you just mentioned, he is still on the run. But one source tells me they're actively looking for him, or just like you mentioned, in the Galveston Bay. Now, I want to see if we can toss to that video so you can see officers surrounding that area. Now, that source, again, telling me that the suspect is in the water. Actually, he was being followed by investigators, and he drove into the water and is swimming in the water. They're trying to get him out as safely as possible. Of course, hopefully to be able to figure out how this all unfolded here today. Now, I want to also show you guys again a picture of the fallen deputy, Maher Husseini. Investigators tell us that deputy was shot on his way to work out here. Now, you can see surveillance video also of the aftermath. People were trying to help that deputy seconds after the shooting. Now, one witness we spoke with said the suspect got out of his car and intentionally shot the officer. Take a listen at what he had to say.
Yeah, 4 times. You want me to like that? And got back in his car and headed to Shawtown.
And again, the suspect still on the run. He's described as an Asian Middle Eastern man between 35 and 40 years old, wearing gray and dark bottoms. Investigators believe he was driving that Chevy Impala, but again, they're actively looking for him there in the water in Galveston Bay, hopefully able to recover him safely to interview the man and be able to find out exactly what happened out here. Just a tragic event. You know, it was a slew of officers out here trying to piece together all of the evidence, but the scene is cleared at the moment. Again, right now, the investigation continues, and so does a manhunt for that suspect. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Anieli with the very latest from the scene of the shooting. Thank you. Harris County Constable Mark Herman expressing sadness and anger in the wake of the murder of one of his deputies.
Sherman Chow is live at Bentop Hospital, where Herman had some brief remarks, we understand, just over an hour ago. Sherman.
Yeah, he kept them pretty brief, pretty short. Behind me, you can see a dozen or two, perhaps, law enforcement officers from all different kinds of agencies here at Bentop, Harris County Sheriff's Office, HPD, various precincts, all here to show their support for fallen Deputy Maher Husseini. Precinct 4 Constable Mark Herman said he learned about Husseini's murder from new HPD Chief Noe Diaz, who called him directly about it. Deputy Husseini's body is here at Bentop, as are a handful of relatives, but his wife was not at first.
Wife notified. She is out of town. It's our understanding she's either landing or already landed at Intercontinental Airport. We have people there waiting for her to inform her of this and get her where she needs to be.
Herman says he had just promoted Husseini last week, and that was when he actually met Husseini's wife. Herman calling them good people. Herman understandably upset, frustrated, saying that the only thing these criminals understand is force, quote unquote. He is hoping, as you can imagine, for a swift resolution to this case. The murder happened in Southwest Houston, so HPD will be handling this case. Constable Herman not wanting to give any more details about that. We're live here at Bentop Hospital. Sherman Chow, KHOU 11 News.
And of course, information is still coming in as they look for the suspect now apparently in Galveston. We're all over it. We'll continue to stay on top of it. Sherman, thank you.